Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to another Tuesday with Tonya. So happy you are joining me. Trust me, if you haven't, get your coffee or your tea or your beverage of choice, because today is April 15th. We all know what that means. If you don't, lucky you. But it is tax day. So get your taxes filed, get your checks sent off, or if you're one of those lucky ones that gets a refund, I'm sure you have already filed. So tax day, happy tax day, everyone. So this week on Tuesday with Tonya, I am going to focus on just shipping and give you guys a little more behind the scenes, or it's going to be a really fast video actually, because I took it in like in the hyper mode. So yesterday, Monday, is our crazy busy shipping day. So Mondays we ship out your orders from Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So Mondays can be very hectic for us, and we usually ship all day on Monday. The local post office is fantastic, and they pick up for us mid-morning to mid-afternoon. It just kind of depends on how their day goes. And then everything that they don't pick up from us, we go ahead and then make post office runs throughout the day. So Jerry is great about that, taking post office runs for us to help us out. So that is awesome. So depending on package load and what that all entails, depends on how many post office runs we make during the day. Some days, if the postman doesn't come till late afternoon, that's awesome, because then we have almost all of the packages shipped. And that means on the way home, we can just stop at our local post office and give them the few packages that might be left over. So first thing we do every day when we come in, whether it is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, we try not to work weekends at all. So the first thing we do is we come in and we print off orders. And so we print off packing slips for the orders. And then we separate them out into, if people just ordered panels or pre-cuts or jelly rolls, those orders we separate out separately, because those don't have any cut fabric. And so those Mary puts into a special pile for her, and she pulls all of that and then into my sorted piles. I have Mary sort them out into orders that just have 1 yard cuts, and then everything that has a 4 yard cut and under. And the reason for that is my new fabulous table, I can cut 4 yards at one time. So whether you order 4, 3, 2, or 1, all in the same order, I can cut all of that fabric at one time. If it's more than 4 yards, then those orders get into a separate batch, if you will. So that is kind of how we separate out your orders. Everything, we are still very adamant that everything gets shipped within 24 hours of your order. So you place an order on Monday, it is going to be shipped to you on Tuesday. So as you can imagine, from the weekends, from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, those 3 days are very busy days sales wise for us, which means Monday when we come in trying to get all of those orders packaged and out can be a very long, hectic day. It's usually a day where we eat lunch on our feet, and we just go. And so Mondays are crazy days for us. So the video I shot yesterday for you is just a tiny little smidgen of what me and Mary did that day, but it will give you a good idea of just us going back and forth, pulling fabric, cutting fabric, rolling it back on the bolts, getting it put back away again, and then getting it packaged and shipped to you. So that's what we're going to show you on this Tuesday with Tonya, the tax day. So without anything else, I will see you guys back here in a few minutes, and let's get to the video of packaging and cutting and getting all of your orders processed. So here we go. All right, here we are. Boy, don't I look like I move fast? If only I could move that fast. So I am at the long table in the black shirt. I am measuring out yardage and cutting fabrics. Mary is in the background there with a cart, and she is pulling panels and pre-cuts and remnants, anything that does not need to be cut for the orders. She will pull and get all of those part of the orders ready for me. So after she is done with that, then she will also go through and pull the bolts off the shelves and get them stacked up on a cart. And then we put all of that, obviously with your packing slip, and I go through and pull them off the cart and get everything measured out, get it cut, get it folded up. And from there, I simply put it on a desk, if you will, kind of by the computer right there on the right. And then Mary goes through and packages them up, puts our thank you card in there, and then she double checks that all your packages have the correct cuts and fabrics in them as well. So we try to make sure that we are error-free. As we go along, we have a couple different checks and balances in place. Every order that is placed with us has a weight to it because all of our fabrics, pre-cuts, everything are weighed. So when we go to ship that package, we know if that package should be 2 pounds and 4 ounces or, 2 pounds and 14 ounces. And that way, it's another checks and balance for us to make sure that we don't miss anything and that everything is spot on. And that has helped tremendously to make sure that we have very, very, very few shipping errors, and love having that process in place. As well as, like I said, I will, if I'm cutting that day, I check everything. Mary will double check it as she ships. If she's shipping or if she's cutting that day, then I will be shipping that day. And so if she's cutting, I'm shipping. She checks everything when she does it. When I go to package everything up, I double check everything. And just having those checks and balances works wonders for getting you guys everything that you need in the correct quantities all of the time. All right, so that kind of sums up our process from printing out your orders to how we collect them with your packing slips and packaging and shipping, and some of the checks and balances that we have in place so that we can get you all the beautiful fabric that you want as soon as possible. All right, so we are back. How was that video? So Mary and I do not move that fast, believe it or not, so hope you enjoyed the hyperlapse video. We would have shot, the plan was to shoot our entire day in that hyperlapse video mode for you and post that whole video, but it just got to be too much. So that was a very tiny portion of our day, but with the camera, the way it was set up in here, it got to be too difficult for us to move around and try and get all of the orders done and all the bolts moved and the carts that we use and all of that done without trying to bump into the camera. So we decided to end the video and go with what we had. So that is why you didn't get to see the entire day, but you got to see a good portion of it, and those totes and everything, that was one of our USPS shipments or stops for the day. So that gives you an idea of the volume that we're doing. So great little video there, and I wish we moved that fast, then I would have so much more time for sewing. So anyway, let's move on. We have What's New Wednesday coming up tomorrow. As always, that video will be posted as well, and we have some great new fabrics in inventory for you tomorrow. So Northcott, there's a bunch new Felicity fabrics, QT. We have some Benartex and Mook. I'm trying to think here. Paintbrush Studios, we have I think 5 or 6 new Paintbrush Studio fabrics that are coming into inventory for you tomorrow. So as always, make sure that you watch that video, and you can click on that link on the website and it will take you to those new fabrics that are going into inventory starting tomorrow. So that is What's New Wednesday. Thursday will be a new sale. As always, I really try not to plan those ahead of time. So Thursday will be a new sale. Check us out on Thursday for the new stash, dash to stash sale on Thursday, and see what we throw up on sale for the upcoming week. And Flashback Friday, I do know what we're doing there. Flashback Friday, I'm going to be showcasing some Wyndham fabrics for you. So you'll get a up close and personal little video of a bunch of our Wyndham fabrics that we still have in stock for you. So that kind of sums up this week. So thanks for joining me again on Tuesday with Tonya Tax Day. So hope that I'm sure if you're getting a refund, you have already filed. So for those of you that have to pay in and owe, today is the day. Don't forget, put that stamp on, get it in the mail, all that kind of good stuff. So thanks for joining me again on Tuesday with Tonya. If you have not hit that subscribe button to YouTube, I encourage you to do so. Helps us out. We appreciate it. And starting this week, later on this week, I'm not going to tell you what day, but I will be posting a short little video with a coupon code that you will only get on YouTube. So the video won't be posted on Facebook. It's not going to be posted on the website. It's going to be YouTube only. So if you haven't hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube and to be notified when new videos and stuff come out, you will miss out on those sales. Same thing with our Facebook page. So if you have not liked our Facebook page and followed us on there, I have in the past and will be again in the future. I post special sales on there that aren't posted anywhere else. So the short of it is, if you want to be in on all the sales and all the goodies and all of the deals, make sure that you follow us on Facebook. Make sure that you subscribe on YouTube, and that way you have access to all the videos, all of the sales, all of the specials that we're going to run. So thank you very much. We appreciate it. Thanks for being part of this Fabric for Fun family and allowing us to be part of your sewing, crafting, quilting journey. It means a lot to us in a lot of ways, so we are truly thankful. Have a fantastic week, everyone. I hope you are enjoying spring. It is spring where we are at. The weather has turned nice, and we are loving every minute of it. So go out there and just have a fantastic week, everyone. Find something to sew, find something to quilt, find something that brings you joy, and make it happen. Take care, everyone, and until next week, as always, from Tonya at Fabric for Fun, I wish you nothing but joyful sewing, everyone. Bye.